is going on, folks? So, I got bored today, and I downloaded a soundboard app, and it's just so much fun. Either way, welcome to Fuck a Title Show. I am your host, JuvyThaKid. I hope everybody's had a good week. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. Before I get into the podcast, I just want to say to everybody who's checked out the Saturday Shorts, the newest short film, Ghosts, means the fucking world to me, folks. Your feedback has been absolutely beautiful. I love hearing the theories that you've all had, theories for lack of a better term. Just like what certain scenes meant to you, or what certain things that were said kind of resonated with you. I don't know. It was just it's been an awesome experience. Excuse me. So to do this one was a fucking journey for me, because it had me. It made me question a lot of things, and it made me look at things differently as I was writing it and like shooting it and everything, because I had an idea in my mind, but then like as it started growing, I started like looking at everything different and kind of questioning a lot of things, kind of going back and doing a lot of reading about like old cultures and old, I guess, like you could say, old gods of when the afterlife and certain other things were more celebrated, I guess you could say, or it was more embraced. I don't know how to describe it. It's just I don't know. I've been finding myself connecting to a lot of older older beliefs, you could say. Even through like the like I said, the experience of making this, I had the idea of kind of approaching it in a way where like that last line, we are the ghosts that walk this earth, that is what it all started from. For some, like that line came into my head, and it was something about it that I wanted to explore more, and I wanted to really like dive into that idea. And the way that I wrote it and kind of approached it and everything was like really just trying to dive into the idea. And I guess this short film has kind of been the conclusion that I've come to. Yeah, I don't know. It's been super fucking awesome making it. Everybody who's checked it out and hit me back just has made the experience overall just way more memorable, way more enjoyable. It's just, honestly, like, my heart goes out to you. Thank you to everybody who's checked it out, took the time to hit me up, watch it, anything. I guess, well, because I did mention yesterday in a comment that I wouldn't be able to really discuss the symbolism of it all just in like a comment. So I don't know. I'll talk a little bit about it here. There were certain things that definitely kind of like with the scene and what is being said was very intentional. I wanted to paint that picture and kind of like help people understand like what's going on, or what my idea was. I don't know. I guess it was just I wanted the words and scenes to connect as much as they could. So yeah, when it is talking about like the playgrounds, and those are our childhood like ghosts and everything, it just worked. It was even awesome. Little homie 127 hit me up today, and he asked if that one scene with the leaf blowing, if I had added the leaf, and I promise you all, I did not add that. And the reason, like I said, like I promise you all, is because I've been asked that a couple times. But no, like as soon as I like panned over and I saw that leaf blowing, I was like, okay, we're gonna pan a little bit more because I wanted to get that. It was perfect fucking timing. It was like the universe was just like, all right, you did all right. Give him a little, throw him a little bone. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was just all fucking really awesome timing. um, but yeah, so the playground and everything like that, like that's kind of there. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's that is like our childhood memories. There, some are gone. They're off to the other realms. You know what I mean? The business is done. Other ones we hold dear, much like we hold dear to loved ones that have gone away. Um, excuse me. Yeah. So that was kind of like, I don't know. I guess that's non-explanatory. I don't need to go in too depth with that one. Jesus, I got that feeling where like a burp is just trapped in my chest again. Goddamn chocolate milk. Anyway, so some of the other one, man, my chair's creaking and everything. Just nothing's coming together tonight, folks. Nothing wants to work. Toss my sweater over there. See if that helps. Okay, so the one scene where it's the chain link fence fence, the chain link fence. So when it's the chain link fence, and I say like as a man, and it just cuts away basically shortly after that, and like that's the only chain link fence scene you really like we focused on, and that's because that's really like the only time we like mention like being like an adult and really like just kind of very like in a specific way I suppose, and I wanted that because you know when we're children and everything everything there's these like world of possibilities, you know what I mean? You want to be a football player, a doctor, or a fucking baseball player, politician, whatever it is. But then when we hit like adulthood, it's almost like we feel like there's all these constraints and we're fenced into this like box that we have to fit in. Like you know, like as adults, you should have a regular 9 to 5. You should have a certain type of car. You should have. There's just like a list of things you quote unquote like should have. It's just like we feel like society almost tries to box us in, but that's why like I try to be such a also like a loud voice to you know not fit into that box and not be fenced in, like chase your passions, chase your dreams and all that. I always say that. But yeah, that's kind of where like the chain link fence, and when I just say like as a man this is how like I wanted that just like a very quick like kind of like reflection of just being like fenced into like certain things of when we're what is expected of us when we're adults. Honestly, with the whole time, ever since I saw the movie The Road with Viggo Mortensen, I've always wanted to do something where it was snowing like that, like with the thick snowflakes. And I was talking about the dead in some sort of like almost borderline metaphorical way. Just because I remember watching that movie and thinking that it was snow. And I believe it's mentioned that it's ash or something like that. Excuse me. Oh my god. Apologize for all this, folks. But in The Road, yeah. Like I'm pretty sure it's mentioned that it's ash. So I kind of wanted like the same kind of like parallel to it. You know what I mean? Where The Road is it's post-apocalyptic. There's like a lot of just death around, and it looks like it's snowing. It's very like almost like a white blanket, but then you find out that it's just ash from like these burnt whatever in the area. Excuse me. So yeah, I kind of always wanted to do something like that. What else? Oh, the reason like certain ones are cut in like with the skull shots just very very brief is because while these shots of like the old trees and the snow coming down are very beautiful, I wanted that idea of death still like in like the corner of your mind. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just kind of like mention it and kind of like have it as an idea floating and then like really not represent it somehow, because in a way like this comes down to how you interpret it. Like, do you interpret the ghosts of your former self as like a like, lack of a better term, a paranormal entity, or is it like a metaphorical thing? So for me, like, I still wanted like death to be very present, like image wise in this. My fuck, I'm dying, folks. I'm dying. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna jump off of the short film talk for now. Either way, I just want to end it with like, just fucking, like I said before, thank you to everybody. This is definitely. Oh, actually, just one more thing I wanted to talk about quick with it. Before I get into that point, I was just saying, like, this was like for me the proudest I've been. After doing a video, it was an experience for me. It was a journey for me. It was just something completely different, really. And when I was doing this, I kind of had thought of it being like a trilogy almost. You know what I mean? It was kind of like the one bad day was the killer inside us. The beast, like I said, it could have been whatever. The emotions with you, a creature in the forest, a mixture of all of it, who knows. But we were confronting something there. And then with this one, it was kind of like we were acknowledging and embracing the ghosts of the past two short films. So it was like the victim that we hear in the first one, and who knows what happened in the second one. I've been asked like for like that video, that person like I'm portraying in the video, like what happened to him, and I don't know. I leave it up to the viewer. But either way, whether it's his former ghost or other people's from like that short film, I kind of feel like the third, like this one, I wanted like the ghost theme to it, and that was kind of like, this was like my trilogy of short films for now. I already have an idea for the next one. I don't want to spoil it or drop the hint that I gave to Lil Homie 127, but it's gonna be a good one. Oh my goodness. One day I'm gonna learn what type of drinks I can have during a podcast. Way too many throat noises in this one. Okay, next short film. Done. Okay. So, I also wanted to just kind of talk about something really, really quick. Yesterday I got a comment on the page, and I know that I don't think this person meant it in a rude way or anything like that. It was just, I guess he interpreted it as, because I don't get like a bunch of crazy like high views on the channel, I haven't been acknowledged for my hard work. And I just want to say to anybody who comes across this at some point, who knows, or anybody that's listening right now that's like thinking about doing their own YouTube channel or podcast, whatever it might be, do not start it to get views and to get subscribers. Start it because you want to. Start it because this has been like a passion that you've always wanted to do. If those views and subscribers come with it, then that's a bonus. But don't start it to get 1 million subscribers and millions of views, because honestly, like, if you do that, like, you're probably gonna set yourself up for disappointment. That shit doesn't come overnight. You know what I mean? That shit doesn't even come like within a month. Some people, it's very easy because if you do, it's almost like a copy and paste channel form. You know, if you do like Vine fucking compilations or Instagram compilations or whatever it is, World Star compilations, like just shit that like is going to get lots and lots of clicks and everything like that. And like it could not even be the right type of clicks that you want. It could be someone clicks it and thumbs down that, you know what I mean? It's just, there's different things. Like don't start a channel to try and get to a million views like within a week or anything like that, because, well, like I said, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. You got to just make videos and do a channel because that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I don't know. I feel like people watch like whether it's okay, not even YouTube. Let's get out of this realm for a second. Let's go with athletes. Some people will look at the outliers of the situations. You know what I mean? Like the golden giraffes among the gray elephants. You know what I mean? Like, you can't compare yourself to Sidney Crosby, or I don't know. That was just who came to my mind. Just like, you can't compare yourself to like the fucking 1% of like athletes that like even regular athletes themselves are like, God damn, that guy's fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, you can't compare yourself to that and expect to get to that without putting in the years of work that they have and the hours of work that they have. It doesn't work like that. Or else you're going to wake up one day and you're just going to be like, you know what I mean? So yeah, do views equal acknowledgement? A fuck no. You know what is acknowledgement to me? The relationships that I've built with so many of you out there, the personal stories that have been shared with me, like that's what this equals to for me. I don't know. Especially when somebody out there tells me like what they've gotten from a video, or like, I mean, like knowledge wise, discussion wise, whether it made them laugh or smile, whatever it is, like, I don't know, that makes all this shit worth it to me. And I know that sounds corny as fuck, but whatever. Okay, going into the next one. You know what? No, we're not going into that one yet. We're going to the weekly shoutouts. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Okay, so this one goes out to Hamilfet, his lovely, amazing lady friend, Adel Maven. They're part of a charity group, Descendants of the Dark Side. Most of I'm pretty sure all of the costumes that they wear to these charity events, whether it's a fucking 5K walk or just like a thing at a park with kids to help them feel better, like they dress up as in Star Wars cosplay, and they go and they take pictures with the kids. They'll do full walks with these kids in fucking hot sun and everything, and it's all just to make these kids like feel better about what's going on. It's just that they're such beautiful people. I have the honor and the absolute privilege of owning a Hamilfet creation. Hashtag Hamilfet creation. But yeah, Hamilfet and his wife, it's just, they are some of the most beautiful people in this fucking world, folks. Trust me on this. There's not enough nice things I could say. Like, when people talk about, like, I guess, what's the saying, like the salt of the earth, you know what I mean? Like, it's people like Hamilfet and Adel Maven that, like, when I see what they're doing, I can't help but be like, how do people think this is a negative world? You know what I mean? Like, just, we have such beautiful people that are doing things just to make kids smile. That's it, at the end of the day. Just to make kids smile. That's fucking beautiful, folks. And if you don't think so, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. But please, go and follow them. Support all their adventures and hijinks. If for any reason, just because they make kids smile. You can't hate on that. Now, we're getting to Justice League. Oh, good folks. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say, I'm not going to include any photos from the trailer or anything like that, just because, like, I've included, like, just little clips of a song or something like that, and the video has been flagged or whatever it might be, so I'm not sure what Warner Brothers has kind of, like, deemed not shareable on, like, certain channels or whatever it is. So, and, like, I don't want to take the risk of getting this video pulled or flagged, whatever it is. I've been very, like, safe with that so far. I have no copyright strikes or anything on my channel, so I want to keep it like that. So I'm gonna talk about it. I'm sure a lot of you have already watched the trailer. If not, after I talk about the trailer or whatever, like, go check it out. Honestly, like, it's so fucking bueno, folks. Oh. Okay, I gotta start with Jason Momoa's Aquaman. He's fucking awesome. Like, fucking saves that fisherman, or what, I'm assuming he's a fisherman, just fucking tosses him on the table, bottle of whiskey, like, oh, it's on him. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, Jason Momoa is gonna be fucking awesome as Aquaman. My favorite, before I fucking nerd out, I want to say, like, my very favorite scene of this fucking trailer, we get to see Commissioner Gordon. And J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon standing with Ben Affleck's Batman is the fucking thing of just comic book joy that, like, I've wanted in my life. And then you see fucking, like, him saying, good to see you playing well with others again. Why? Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here, folks. I need to get my life. Good to see you playing well with others again? Does he mean just Robin and Batgirl, or does he mean Nightwing? Like, the possibilities are fucking endless. But let's continue. And then, like, even after saying that, Jason Momoa comes out of the water, fucking in all of his Aquaman glory, just dressed like a bat. I dig it. Like, what? We finally hear somebody like, oh, so you dressed as a bat? Cool. Like, it from the animated movies, like, there's certain, like, that's a line that is said a lot of the time. That's a joke within it. Especially, okay, even the scene with Ezra Miller as Barry Allen with Bruce Wayne, like Ben Affleck. Like, you know, so what's your superpower? I'm rich. Like, that's one of those things. Like, I feel like whoever did this script, or even if Zack Snyder's the one who's like, let's include this, I feel like that's that kind of shot where everyone's all like, oh, well, what does Batman have? Nothing. He's rich. That's it. It's like, yeah, so let's give him that line. You know what I mean? It's basically, he just fucking, like, DC's letting Bruce Wayne just fucking big dick swinging all over the big screen, making it rain on people. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, I'm fucking rich, bitch. Oh, God. I might be too excited for this movie. I don't know. I just said big dick swinging, so who knows? But, okay, and another scene. I was actually talking with Baxwar 1246. I want to say it's 1246 because some people just throw numbers after it and I get confused. See, me and this motherfucker are tight. We talk like almost every day. Baxwar 1246. I know his Christian name, not his Christian name, but y'all know what I'm saying. Either way, what we were talking about it because we weren't really sure what was going on. You kind of see like this like these orange glowing lights and everything like going through like almost a crowd of people, and then I realized those are ships landing, and that's a mountain range all around. And these are quick scenes. Like if you don't pay attention, you could definitely miss them. So like you see like all these people almost rushing towards like these ships are landing on the right side of the screen basically, and then it goes to all of the fucking Amazonians rushing towards. I believe it's going to be parademons or something else of Darkseid's doing, but it is definitely going to be the Amazonians versus Darkseid minions of some sort. Most likely parademons. But that's fucking awesome. We get to see, like, we're gonna see battles of all kinds in this movie. This is gonna be a movie that's setting up a whole bunch of shit for Darkseid. And it's not gonna be like no shot at Marvel, but it's not gonna be this thing where it fucking takes like 10 movies to set it up. Like, I have a feeling it's gonna be kind of like a trilogy thing, you know what I mean? Dawn of Justice was the story of kind of like Batman who's lost hope in Gotham and everything, and he finds that strength within him again. He finds the hope to really like I guess, you know, dish out the right kind of justice again. He has hope in heroes, in good people again. We hear in this trailer, I believe it's Wonder Woman who's saying it. You know, they say the age of heroes wouldn't come. It's here, folks. This is the age of heroes. So I think this movie, it's going to be like Steppenwolf, like Darkseid's general. We're going to be dealing with him. And then he's going to fuck up somehow. And that's when Big Daddy Darkseid's got to come down. So I think it's going to be a trilogy deal we're getting here. Obviously with side movies going on in between, who knows. But I think that's how it's going to go down. Another scene when it's kind of panning across the members of the Justice League. I love how Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman are looking so serious, and you see Flash like smiling and like looking like holy shit, like I'm fucking standing with Wonder Woman and shit. Like I'm like he's in the moment, like I'm a fucking superhero. Like and these are like we're superhero buddies. I swear to God. Please let me get a fucking Super Friends reference. I know, like, it's not even the same, but I'm saying, please let me get a fucking Super Friends. Like, so what are we gonna call ourselves? And Barry Allen jumps up like, oh, Super Friends. And, like, everyone else just looks at him awkwardly, like, what the fuck, why would you, you know, let me get that, please. Just let me get that scene in my life. That's all I want. Cyborg, oh my god, fucking shooting up to space and the fucking mask comes over, so he's just got the one glowing eye. Like, oh my god, get out of here. You know, oh my goodness. So many good scenes. I'm really curious. Every time I see the trailer, I've watched it a few times. When you see Aquaman jump off of the Batmobile and get like in the swarm, basically of like parademons. I think it's like 3 of them. Who knows? Either way. I'm wondering what's happening there. Like, I wonder if he, like, meant to, like, jump and take them out, and he's just got swooped back, or that was kind of his, like, that was his plan. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Oh, the fucking bat crawler in the tunnel? Batman dropping down, looks in the camera. My turn. Are you kidding me right now, folks? Jesus. In my show notes, I labeled this Justice League trailer breakdown / Nerdout. So, at least I'm not lying. Oh, and just for the record, because I want to say it, although we don't see too much different, we do see something from Gal Gadot. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if she's using her shield to like cut off a parademon's head, or she's gonna use one of her gauntlets and her shield to create like this crazy fucking shockwave. Something's going down there. But she's fucking awesome as Wonder Woman. Honestly, like I love her as Wonder Woman. I can't wait to see her standalone movie. Oh, when she swoops in and kicks the fucking dude's legs out from underneath him. What? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I don't know. I have no worries about this movie. I can't wait. Oh, and another thing that Backswar 1246 had sent me. It was a post. I can't remember who specifically, but like in the kind of like teaser trailer that we had seen like a long time ago, we get that scene where Bruce Wayne says like Arthur, like to Aquaman, Arthur Curry, heard you can talk to fish, and when he comes out of the water and says dressed like a bat, I dig it. I'm guessing this is the first time that Aquaman is seeing Bruce since like that sort of encounter. Because like I don't think this is like right before like the fight scene and everything like that. Like it kind of feels like in the trailer. I think this is when he's getting them all together. He's gonna bring them to the Bat Cave or something like that. But yeah, either way, I just thought that was awesome. Those two parallel shots, you know, like Arthur Curry, heard you could talk to fish. You know, all that's missing is really like Bruce Wayne, dressed like a bat. I dig it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my goodness, folks. I cannot fucking wait. Why can't it just come out in the summer? Nope. Gotta wait till November. No bueno. No bueno. Okay. We're gonna close the show with American God's thoughts. Because there's something going on, folks. And I don't know what it is. Like, okay, so, like, my whole life I've always, I think I talked about this in Friday's vlog, I've always been interested or, like, fascinated by, like, old gods and the old cultures and everything like that. And there's been kind of, like, a resurgence of that inside of me. And it's just, like, a lot of things have been coming together that kind of point to that. Obviously, everything I talked about in Friday's vlog, where I've been questioning a lot about, like, you know, certain gods that we have nowadays, and compared to the other, like, the old, quote-unquote, old gods. I don't know. I just feel like maybe there is something that we've lost touch with in there. But either way, with American Gods, Jenny Wren had suggested this to me, and I've been listening to an audiobook of it. It's a full cast production, and it's super cool because it's like, you know, all the characters actually have somebody reading them, so they are almost like acting it out. And I had no idea what the book was at first, for some reason. I just couldn't, even from watching the trailer. I was like, man, this looks super interesting, but I don't understand what the fuck's going on. And I had a feeling like certain I don't want to spoil, like, I'm gonna say, like, if you have the chance to either read American Gods or listen to the audiobook, please do. I'm listening to the 10th anniversary edition, so it has what's called the author's preferred text. So I'm not sure how much it differs from the original story, but it has like more, like, Neil Gaiman sat down with the publisher of this one, and they really kind of like made the story that he kind of like always wanted to, and like made the story he was going to be really proud of. So it's super dope to listen to this version or read it if you get the chance. Because I had an idea of who a certain character was, and it turned out to be right about it. And there's even an Irish character in it that like ends up being way more than you thought. And it is a very almost old god versus new god concept going on. Like, when that dawned on me, it was just like, holy shit. Like, a lot of things in my life are just kind of like adding to the old god versus new god, like questions and debate that I've been having with myself. Because, like, I'm not even heavily religious, but, like, even as a kid, I always said, like, I don't know, like the Norse mythology and Greek mythology, like stuff like that, even Egyptian mythology, if you want to say, like stuff like that always made more sense to me for some reason. So I don't know. This book, American Gods, it's fucking mucho bueno, folks. I definitely recommend it. And I feel like it's kind of like I don't know. It's been dropped into my lap, just like right at the right time. So that's pretty sweet. And with that, we end today's show. We've nerded out. We've discussed short films as if I was a fucking fancy film director. Which I look back now and now I kind of feel like I don't know. I definitely didn't mean to come off egotistical or like trying to indulge in ego. It's just like I said, there was not enough room in the comment section for me to really dive into it all. So yeah. This has been Fuck a Title Show. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. I'm out.